loser, bro.
Yeah, man. Like you can't do anything bad in front of your old lady, bro. Like it's even if she don't care, because like my wife, she the type, she pat you on the back and it'll be okay next time, or you'll get them next time, or you'll figure it out, or whatever. But I be feeling like a whole sucker.
That's the worst words your missus can say to you. Don't worry, you can do it next time. Stop patronizing me, woman. Stop it. Welcome back to the Tune Up Podcast, episode 189, with me and the bro, 808 Kicks ATL. Please do like, follow, subscribe, come and chat to us, let's have a conversation, let's break it down like we always do, and please do check out all the social platforms, all of our YouTube channels, all of our Instagram channels, all of our TikToks, all of that stuff, guys. Come check us out. Come and check us out on the Discord. What's the Discord, bro?
Shoot Dog Podcast on Discord.
And where you can join us, and you can join all the other lovely people to have a conversation with us, or you can join us on Patreon, where you can listen to these episodes a day early, and you can listen to when the podcast releases. So normally on YouTube on a Tuesday, you can listen to the
post-pod.
I was gonna say the explicit version, which is not the explicit version. I was gonna say the more candid version, which it is, but it isn't. But you can listen to us there as well. We don't release that anywhere else but Patreon. What's Patreon, bro?
Shoe Dog Pod.
Exactly. Well, that's where you can join us as well, if we can have those conversations. But what are we here to do this week, bro?
Same thing we do every week, TJ. I try to take over the world. I can't tell if that was my Wi-Fi or your Wi-Fi. It might have been mine.
Probably mine. My Wi-Fi is... I need to talk to our one and only BT provider. Not BT provider. Internet provider. That's the one. I'll talk BT because BT are normally the biggest providers here. I need to talk to my provider because... My pod is playing up here. I might need to reconfigure it, and something's not right with it. So it probably is me cutting out in and out for some reason, which is dodgy. But if I do, apologize, bro. But we will try and maintain a decent variation of a podcast as much as possible today.
No, it's gonna be a pod. It's gonna be a good pod. Last week we took off unexpectedly. There was a lot going. I know I had a lot going on, work stuff, and I had a Hawks game, and then it was holiday week, which is always tough for me at work. So I just needed to not pod because it wouldn't have been right.
Oh, so you had, I'm going to phrase this more, the politically correct version as I can. So you had the Thanksgiving to the natives holiday weekend this weekend. Just this gone.
Yes.
Okay, that's the one.
I don't celebrate, so to speak, like certain holidays. Well, at this point in the world, in 2025, almost 2026, every holiday is a commercial holiday. It's not to celebrate or represent the original meaning, because a lot of these holidays are based on a farce or based on something malicious, which Thanksgiving is 1,000% based on something malicious. So for me, Thanksgiving in particular, along with the 4th of July, along with Easter, along with Memorial Day, Labor Day, it's just a chance to not be at work and a chance to fellowship. Like,
Round of applause to that. Round of applause to that.
I don't celebrate in the true sense of the word. You know what I mean? Like, I don't care about popping fireworks on 4th of July or wearing red, white, and blue.
You know what? This is the most interesting conversation I had with the missus this week, and this is how I know the missus is constantly learning, and I need to keep up. Right? If I said to you two variations, right? Number one, if I said to you one thing, tell me what that relates to, right? I would to, and you might think two things. Let me know your thoughts, right? Think of a big fat guy in a red suit with a white beard. What do you think of? There's two things you'd be thinking of.
Christmas is one of them.
Yeah. What's the other one?
Fat dude in a red suit.
Because there's a point to this.
I don't know. What's the other one?
Coca-Cola, bro. Holidays are coming. That whole
Coca-Cola Christmas. Yeah.
Now watch the flip side now, right? Because you gotta watch the flip side. Did you know, right? That was the wrong button, by the way. Did you know, right? Hold on, let's try this again.
Oh my God. You gotta do it again. Gotta do it again. Get it right. You gotta get it right.
You gotta get it right. Did you know that Santa Claus originally had a green suit?
I've seen green suit Santa a lot.
And the only reason why they changed it to red was to commercialize it to the Coke advert.
And now at least half the Santa depictions you see is a red suit. Well, more than half probably. Because I see the green suit Santa in like shop or figurines and whatnot. This is the joke thing about it as well, right? It's the Santa suit's been demoted to the elves and the elf on the shelf, bro. Yeah, because the elves wear green. The elves wear green. So clearly, with that being said, Christmas is also not what it's supposed to be. So.
Nope.
And we skipping Christmas this year. We already established it. I'm going to have to make sure that I stay on my wife. I was finna say something. I'm gonna have to make sure because we've already canceled Christmas this year.
Yeah.
But this won't be the first year that we cancel Christmas. And I still put the tree up, and we still end up because she just like the pageantry. You know what I'm saying? Like
it's called keeping up appearances, bro. It's like put the mask on, put the mask on. Don't worry.
No, I truly believe for her. She just enjoys the pageantry, the lights on the houses, and having the tree and blah de blah. But like, I don't want to just give away too much of her business. But it's always what I'm not going to do list.
Yeah,
and then a lot of it still end up being done. So I'm gonna have to stay on her to make sure we follow through with canceling Christmas this year, because I'm with it.
You know what? I need you to have a soundboard, one button on the soundboard, and that has to be this.
or the note.
No, I got a better one from you. Oh, hold on, I got a better. Well, when the note don't work, right, it goes to.
Oh hell no!
Listen, man. It's tough. I get it. Like traditions.
It's tough not to be wrapped in it. It's tough not to be wrapped around and wrapped in it.
I ain't buying nothing for Black Friday.
Did you not?
Nope.
Hold on.
Nope. The one cop I would have made would not have been a deal cop. And I kind of felt funny about it, but I ended up taking the L on the Zellerfeld 95,000s.
Oh,
that was the only cop I was looking. Well, I ain't gonna say the only cop I was looking to meet, because I looked. Don't get me wrong. I looked. I still got coupons and discounts, and this one 50%, 40% off, 35%. It's like, man, they throwing the deal. My phone Friday morning was lit. Like I was Kendrick at the beginning of the beef or something. Like they was lighting my phone up, bro. So when I woke up and opened my phone, bling, 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 the messages and emails just started going crazy. Black Friday, Black Friday, Black Friday.
No. This is the perfect anthem for your song. This is. I've been thinking about this, and this is the song for your Christmas this year. It's the Christmas advert for Coca-Cola, but in reverse. Holidays ain't coming. Nope. Holidays ain't coming.
Nope.
No holidays ain't coming.
Nope.
Not always Coca-Cola.
Nope. Listen, bro. I'm from Atlanta. We been coked out, Coca-Cola'd out.
Pause.
Oh, yes, pause. Pause or coked out. I've been Coca-Cola'd out my whole life. Like I got Coca-Cola in the refrigerator right now, and when I drink my whiskey, I'm putting Coca-Cola in it.
Yeah.
My mama is a Coca-Cola baby. Like bottles, figurines, shirts, socks, jackets, like my mama is easy to buy gifts for. All you got to do is find something with Coca-Cola on it, and she gonna love it.
Oh yeah. Mr. Mrs. the same way.
Bro, I've spent probably as much money on the drink as I have the merch for my mom throughout the years. You know what I'm saying? Because like I'm not a Coke purchaser unless I'm finna use it to drink. But my wife, sometimes, every now and then, she'll just, make sure we got some in the house. So you ain't got to, bruh. The world of Coca-Cola is in Atlanta.
Yeah.
There's a whole Coca-Cola museum.
That's crazy, bro. You know when you were talking about being careful about using your words, right? And you said you coked out, and as soon as you used whiskey, I thought, I hope I hope Q is not drinking Jack Crack.
What is Jack Crack?
Isn't Jack Daniels whiskey?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Jack can obviously, if you're coked out and you kind of, adds a little bit of this here and there, you turn it into something that's not supposed to be Jack Crack, bro. It's like,
Coca-Cola used to contain opium, so...
Yeah. I heard that. It was an opium, not it wasn't a cannabinoid. Is that cannabinoid? No. Yeah,
cannabinoid.
Okay, that's the one. It was always opium. It wasn't.
It was opium or cocaine or whatever they say was in it back in the day. Where doctors used to prescribe it. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
It was if I'm not mistaken, at some point it was considered almost medicinal because of what was in it. And then they changed it, and they didn't change the recipe a few times. I don't know if y'all ever saw, I think it was called Coke Classic. It was in a gold can. Where
I remember that. I remember that.
Older recipe that people got used to. And so when they changed it, people got mad and they was like, all right, we'll make the old recipe and put it in this gold can. And for those of y'all who like the old Coke, y'all can drink that. And the new people who like the current Coke, it'll stay the same. But yeah, bro, it's a sordid history with Coca-Cola. Do some research, bro. Like, do some research, y'all. If y'all drink Coca-Cola, if y'all care about the product, I ain't gonna say the company, but the product means something to you. Do the history, bro. It's a lot of bullshit go along with Coca-Cola.
Oh yeah. I was quite intrigued when we mentioned Coke and Pepsi because of the pictures. I haven't dropped the second set of pictures. I will drop them soon. But when we mentioned Coke and Pepsi the other week, I did a bit of history, and then the rivalry between Coke and Pepsi and the marketing strategies they used to kind of gain or gander their following is quite interesting, because their following is very perceptive and very loyal to who they are as a company, and it's really strange for a company to have that loyalty base, especially from a food company as well.
Yeah, it's like the iPhone versus Galaxy, or Xbox versus PlayStation, Nike versus Adidas. Like, these lines get drawn at some point in history, and once you're born into it, meaning you don't know where it came from, you just go with it.
I agree with you. But also stuff like iPhones and stuff like that, right? I was thinking about this the other day. The iPhone to me is the modern day Nokia. And that when the Nokia came out, when in the era it came out, it revolutionized phones. So the iPhone is what the Nokia was, and the Samsung was for that time, right? I struggle to see a world where we'll have iPhones in the future in the next 10 years for some reason, because I think the mandate technology around iPhones is way superior.
No, let me turn my light on because my beard is
it's getting serious. This conversation is getting serious now. Keep turning his lights on.
No, because Apple is predatory.
Yeah,
it's been proven over and over. So Apple is like Nintendo. Last postpod or one of the postpods we went pretty in depth on the Nintendo. Predatory things that Nintendo does. Apple is like that. Apple purposely created this divide between regular people based on the product. There's going to always be this is better than that conversation. It don't matter what you're talking about.
You know what I agree with all the conversation you're going to have. One, this whole conversation with technology comes down to one thing, one phrase, and I think it stands true to this day, right to this day, at this very moment in time. And this statement is the truest it's ever been in history. And I think the statement is they don't build things like they used to.
I can agree with that. But I'm talking about the purposeful division that Apple created. Because
and that too.
They won't share their tech, like patent it and license it. That's how ownership works. Like, if you own something that everybody wants, you can sell it instead of giving it or letting them figure it out. Samsung figured out how to be better than iPhone, and Apple just went deeper into the rabbit hole by making it apparent that this person don't have an iPhone because it looked different or it works different. And it was proven in court to be predatory. It was proven in court, and they had to change the technology.
Yeah.
to allow for other forms of technology to be compatible. And
you know what
companies, because the iPhone was so popular, because of the exclusivity that they created around the product, I remember not being able to watch live on sneakers because I had a Samsung. You could only watch it on iPhones.
that was
whack.
so bad. That was so bad.
It's whack, bro.
That's isolating a company for a brand, which was ridiculous. Why? The thing is, why would Nike or Jordan brand sign up to do that at all, bro? Because if you
the
think about
iPhone
it,
is so popular.
You isolated the market. You literally isolated the market just for iPhone users, which is crazy. But
and then because I heard, not from the best sources, but I heard it was easier to cop on an iPhone on the sneakers app, which
that was rumored to be true.
I don't necessarily believe that, especially because of the sources that I got it from, but predatory behavior like that with tech is a big problem, and it created a classism thing with your cell phone. Like,
if you ain't got iPhone,
how petty is that? That's how people treat you. Like, if you ain't got no iPhone, don't text me.
But
like, what?
But that okay, cool. Isn't that being a bit hypocritical, being sneakerheads though?
To an extent, it depends on where you're going or where you're coming from with it.
Because like we are self-critical in terms of you can't wear Adidas with Jordans and Nikes. If most of us would probably be Nike heads. Most of us would be Jordan heads. Most would be Adidas. Most would be New Balance. And we're very particular on the brands that we choose and love, and we don't, show loyalty to any other brands. So like, is it kind of meticulous to that?
I think there's something to it, but it's not as spot on as some people would like it to be. I mean, I don't pull no punches about my bias towards Nike. Yeah. And with Jordan being a subsidiary of Nike, and Converse, they can all come along for the ride. Am I going to give that same grace for it's like cross branding? At one point, it was a trend in fashion to wear mismatched brands on purpose.
Yeah, it was a trend in fashion to not have any brands on your clothes. There's been loads of fashion trends, bro. Loads of fashion trends.
To that notion, when you talk about, the main thing is wearing a Nike or Jordan shoe with Adidas socks or Adidas pants.
Yeah,
that's a personal thing. Clearly, for the person who's doing it, it don't matter. And I'm not finna, unless it's somebody that I know personally, who I have conversations with, that's where the shit is gonna come in at. Me talking reckless or whatever, or
what you're talking about is tribalism. So basically, what you're talking about is choosing a corner and sticking with it no matter what. So it doesn't matter. You ignore the bad stuff though. Because but no. You ignore the bad stuff because it's the brand you love. So, and you outweigh the bad stuff with the good stuff. You try not to focus on the bad stuff because even though it's bad, you still want to love the company because there's always going to be good and bad stuff. Yeah.
Depending on who you're talking to, because with us, we try to be objective. We gonna call out the bad just like we gonna lift up the good.
Yeah.
I got a Nike lawsuit on my list where every time it's something negative, I'm gonna call it out. Like, just like when Nike sued Adidas, I was, get them.
Yeah.
But when somebody come with a lawsuit against Nike and is looking wrong, I'm gonna be like, hey, Nike, y'all need to fix that. Like that's some BS. You know what I'm saying? That ain't right. That ain't cool. That ain't what. Like with Tom Sachs, I don't agree with them going back with him or putting him on ice the way they did Travis. I feel like what happened with Travis wasn't on par. As far as Tom Sachs being the what's the word? Tom Sachs being the perpetrator himself.
Yeah.
Travis didn't go out in the crowd and jug people with needles. That just was something that happened at one of his events. And he took the blame for it. He took the heat for it because his name is on it. Tom Sachs was the person in there saying crazy shit to women and abusing his employees. So that's not the same to me. You know what I'm saying? If it was the other way around, I would be like, all right, put him on ice, bring him back.
Yeah.
But
I could agree.
It made Tom Sachs look like a predator. Travis never looked like a predator in his situation.
It's worse when you were in a position of power trying to teach somebody and you put yourself in a position of power trying to teach somebody and then you abuse that position of power because they were under your guidance. That's the difference with it. That's the main difference with it because when you're looking after somebody, your intentions are never to kind of manipulate the situation. It should never be that. It's just that simple.
Man. Yeah, it's sometimes it's apples and apples. Sometimes it's apples and oranges. Just being predatory in whatever way is bad. So I'm gonna call it out, even though I like the product. I was just thinking about this yesterday, actually, this morning, because I still want the Cactus Jack Sharkadon Field Jacks, the first colorway, the white and brown colorway. I don't want it because it's a Travis shoe. I just like the shoe.
Yeah.
Does the fact that it's a collab make a difference? Yes. Not as big of a difference as it might make for some people. I'll say that. Because with us, like you was alluding to earlier, exclusivity and range, stock range and attachment and all that stuff means a lot to us. As you turn and I see your I'm on my year 95s sitting up there, as I turn and I see Costins and I see Levi and I see Stash and I see the collabs do bring us a different level to those who are aware of meaning versus people who just buy because they like what they're looking at.
Yeah. Like I've had this. By the way, I apologize for the leaning tower of sneakerdom there. Like a lot of people.
The leaning tower of sneezer. That was lame. I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah. Sometimes.
I'm sorry, y'all. Nope.
That was a bad one. No, the leaning tower of sneakerdom, right? That over there, I need to fix that because I don't want it to be dropping this way. It's not leaning forwards; it's leaning sideways, which is fine.
That would be great if it fell down during the pod. I would love it.
No. I have fallen off my chair in on a live. Right, I've done a lot of things on the live. I've not had sneakers.
You fell out your chair on live.
I was leaning this way. I was on the edge of the chair, right, and then my chair just went.
As long as you know, if that ever happened on the pod, I'm not cutting it out.
I didn't cut it out in live, bro.
You can't cut it live. You can't cut it live. It's live.
Oh, by the way, got the sneaker, haven't opened it yet. So shall we do an unboxing for the first time on the channel, on the pod?
Yeah, because I want to get to Survivor Series. Oh, you want to save it for post pod?
Survivor Series. I saved that for the post pod. I'll write it down.
Yeah.
Hold on. By the way, every time we do an unboxing, we gotta say this.
À la croissant.
Shout out to Ian.
Shout out to Ian. Right. What was that you wanted to say for the post pod?
Survivor Series.
Survivor.
Did you watch it?
No.
Oh my God.
That's an American thing. That's more of an American thing than it is the UK.
You
thing.
watch WWE though. You get on the pod all the time talking about WWE.
Yeah, because WWE is like an international wrestling thing.
Yeah, Survivor Series was last night. WWE.
Do you know what it is already, bro?
Gammas.
Gamma 11, bro. Early drop. The shop dropped the Gamma 11s in the UK early this week.
Yeah, and the sneakers sent out notifications to everybody all over the world, and we could not cop because it was UK
Really?
only. Yeah, we got notifications when it dropped.
Hold on. 2 seconds. Hold on.
Is that why you're wearing the Jordan beanie?
No. I'm wearing it because it's cold. Like, it's wintertime, so the beanies are out. But
Yeah, it's 40 degrees and raining over here.
round of applause to you, Nike and Jordan Brand, for sticking it to the US and letting us know, sticking it to the US and telling them that we get the sneakers before you guys do this week. Stick it to them.
You know I'm about to cuss you out, right?
What do you mean?
Y'all got undefeated 95s already.
Oh, yeah.
We ain't even got no release date.
Oh, man. These are nice. Gamma 11s. One day. Nice sneaker.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
You finished or you done?
I'm finished and then done. Hold on. That's the saying. Can you be finished then done, or can you be done then finished?
Do you know that reference?
No.
Birdman on the Breakfast Club?
Oh, yeah.
Y'all finished or y'all done?
Done, yeah, I remember that. I remember the great references from the Breakfast Club, like Chatty Patty was one that came out of there as well. That was dope. They've got some really good ones. Joe Budden. No, that wasn't Joe Budden. No.
Okay.
No, that wasn't Joe Budden.
Joe Budden got like 10 internet phrases that started from him either doing the interview or his podcast. And a lot of them you will have to have a great memory to remember, but they started a lot of catchphrases over there. I felt like that was one of them because he said a lot.
Chatty Patty was made famous from Damon Dash coming onto the Breakfast Club.
Dame Dash, okay, and, he's another one, but he's goofy too. But that ain't nothing new. I've been hearing that for years before he said it.
Yeah, but he blew up because he went at Charlemagne God and literally called him a Chatty Patty and started going at the whole of the Breakfast Club, which was quite funny to watch.
It's a talk show.
I know. If they're not, no, right. If they're not being Chatty Patty, then they're not doing their job right, are they?
Right, like that's what I'm saying, bro. Like it's not. Listen, man.
You gotta get the juices of the chattiest, of the pattiest, with a healthy stash of fat to grill that steak, to grill that meat, bro. You need it.
Look, I'm not gonna glaze.
Station.
I'm not gonna glaze, but I just put it on Joe because I fuck with Joe Budden heavy. So I learned from watching them. But
yeah.
I can't believe you ain't watched Survivor Series.
I've watched some of them. but I have to go and watch most of them.
No, I'm
we'll
talking
talk
about
about
the
it.
one from last night.
No, I haven't watched it. We'll do it on post-pod, bro. Survivor Series post-pod, don't worry.
Sad.
Is it controversial?
No, that was the first pay-per-view that I've watched, WWE pay-per-view I've watched in 1,000 years, bro. Like, I can't tell you the last time I actually sat and watched a full WWE event from start to finish, and I was pleasantly surprised.
Oh,
and I was
okay.
thoroughly entertained. So the bros was in the group on IG and on Discord. I know for a fact Jamie watched it, Anish watched it. I think Daniel watched it too. And yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm not with it at the moment. So like, I thought, right, this is the funny thing. I thought when you said Survivor Series, I thought you meant that extreme survival show that you have in America.
No. WWE.
Now Survivor Series. Yeah. I still got to watch it. I didn't have a chance to watch it. I'm gonna definitely watch it. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. That one's definitely gonna be interesting. We'll talk about it in the post.
No, it was good. It was good. I watched it start to finish.
To be honest, like over the last year or two, the reason why I got back into WWE is because their production is being elevated a lot, and their female division has been elevated a lot over the last 3 to 4 years, which is great to see.
Listen here, boy.
And I know somebody. I don't know that a certain Jade Cargill was there as well.
No, we'll talk about it.
No, okay, cool.
We'll talk about it. But shout out to West Side Gun. I gotta lock in with what he got going on, because to take it back to the Joe Budden podcast, the Mark and Ian show, Mark Lamont Hill and Ian. What's Ian's last name? I can't remember Ian's last name, but Mark and Ian. If y'all know Mark Lamont Hill from his political career, watch him with Joe Budden on the Joe Budden Network. This dude, I swear, you would have never thought that he is who he is prior to him joining that. Him joining that podcast, it was the greatest thing for that podcast. I ain't gonna lie. Mark Lamont Hill is not who you think he is. Trust me. He is who you think he is, and he's also not who you think he is at the same time. I know there's an oxymoron, but if you watch his content with them, it'll make sense. So on one of the episodes of the Mark and Ian show, it's like a Curb Your Enthusiasm, The Office style show, like a, camera follows people doing things type show.
Yeah, like an interview, like they're basically a doco interview show.
I can't remember what it's called. Docu-series?
It's more like a mockumentary.
There you go. That's the word I was looking for. So on one of the episodes of the Mark and Ian show, which you can only watch on Patreon, by the way. I don't know if they put them on YouTube. And shout out to Patreon too, just because they went to a wrestling event and Mark Lamont Hill ended up getting assaulted during the event. Come to find out, they were at one of West Side Gun's wrestling events. He got his own wrestling brand that he started. He's been a huge WWE supporter throughout his notoriety through Griselda. And once he started his own promotion, that's the word. once he started his own wrestling promotion, he continued to go to buy his own ticket, front row seats, which are not cheap.
Mhm.
They would, when the camera pans, they show the celebrities and throw the nameplate up.
Yeah.
And he got kicked out of a WWE event. Seemingly because now he has his own promotion.
Oh yeah. It's just a conflict of interest in it. So like they don't want to.
But the years and years of support and buying his own tickets, like he's a patron. He bought his ticket, which gives him a right to be in the building. And he didn't do anything malicious. He didn't do nothing crazy. And people came and escorted him out the building.
Yeah.
It's whack, bro. It's whack. Like, that's it. It's whack. Shout out to West Side Gun. So I gotta find his promotion and keep up with it. Cause sitting there watching that last night made me think about it. Like he would have been there and he would have, but they got all these other celebrities. They putting, throwing their names up, nameplate, camera time, all that. And he was one of those guys and he brought a lot of people back to pro wrestling because of his attachment, putting the album, and they sent him a cease and desist because he had Virgil on the wrestler Virgil on a couple of his album covers, and they sent him a cease and desist and told him he can't even use Virgil on his album covers now. Like he done did a bunch of albums with, WWE screenshots or stills on the cover, and now they making him stop doing that. So it's just lame what they doing.
That sounds very lame. So, very. Is that the control of IP has been really interesting over the last 5 to 10 years. And we know Nintendo's long-standing history with the IP. It sounds like a lot of people have been very protective with IP. It's a bit like we know when the Jordan 1 IP passed, a lot of people jumped on it to do like customs, but then obviously Nike went back and Jordan went back.
Yeah, Cool Kai and Saya and Ami and all them.
I mean, it almost felt like since then that a lot of people, especially a lot of companies, have been more on brand and protecting their IP so that it doesn't run out, or not a lot of people mess around with the IP. And it just sounds the same with WWE at the moment. So we know, if you know the history of wrestling, if you know the history of WWE, WCW, and NWA and all that stuff like that, the whole WCW, WWF, which was what it was called before it went to WWE, the whole history behind how one of those companies, and it nearly turned out to be WWE, that nearly went bankrupt over those wars. I think this is the reason why. Yeah, the WCW went bankrupt, but WWE was on the verge of going bankrupt because WCW were doing really well on the actual nights that they were showcasing. So it was taking away viewership from WWF. So yeah, I think this is one of the main reasons why they protect the intellectual property of WWE now, is because they know any rivalry brand could take them to the verge of that situation again. So they're more protective with the IP.
But that's killing an ant with a sledgehammer. It's not necessary.
Yeah, but the thing is that the defense to that is when you have enough ants to lift up that sledgehammer and smash it back, then that's the situation you get.
So y'all scared of competition then. That's the theme. That's the running theme with that company. They scared of competition.
Yeah.
When WCW was alive and well, I chose because I'm from Atlanta, and WCW was a Southern-based promotion that came from NWA and WWF. Their territory was like northeastern, and they just started buying up companies and killing the competition, which watered down the product, because now y'all don't have somebody over your shoulder keeping you honest.
they can in the view of WWE, there can only be one world champion. There only can be one tag team championship.
That's lame.
Bro, I need to pause it quickly. 2 seconds.
Breaking up. Hold on, I can't hear you. I can hear you, but it's...
Apologies about that. Just some technical difficulties. Just have to answer the door first of all, and then headphones wouldn't work. So yeah, weird situations. But yes, what were we talking about, bro? IPs.
Speaking of IP, let's go to the quick strikes. Because I got words. Lorenz OG. Air Max 95. Lorenz has angered the community. Lorenz OG is a customizer, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He customizes his sneakers. Yeah.
Why is he charging $1,000 or 1,000 euros for a super impossibly limited shoe?
But the sneaker that's got like 100 pairs between the two sneakers.
No. 48.
Yeah. Per colorway.
24 per colorway. So 48 sneakers total.
Oh, I thought it was 100. So that's even worse.
No, 24. He did 2 colorways, 24 pairs each for €1,000.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Which would be close to 1,200 US. I don't know what the that would be in pounds.
No, it's 999 pounds, bro. Like it is literally 999 pounds, bro. That's crazy.
So it's pounds, not euros.
Oh, hell no.
Yep.
He got a lot of backlash, rightfully so. And he then said not every pair is for everybody.
That's just rubbing salt into the wound, bro. Like literally, that's just literally saying, well, who cares,
bro? If it ain't for everybody, don't put it out like it's for everybody.
Yeah, do you make it friends and family?
He did not announce a price prior to the release. Mm-hmm. So upon release, and it did sell out, of course it did. It's way more than 48 people on the planet willing to and able to pay that.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to lean on its art aspect. Sure it is. So is every other sneaker.
Yeah.
When you talk to the designers who design, they look at their designs as art because to design is to create art, right?
Yeah, art is only the perspective to the beholder of the actual object they're looking at. So, in terms of art, art is a scale that's moving constantly for everybody that kind of looks at a product, because your art might be somebody's trash and your trash might be somebody's art, and there's a huge difference with that. And unfortunately, you can't define what you're doing as that's your art. That's fine. That's fine, but it could be somebody else's trash, bro.
Let me do this. Lorenz OG is not Keith Haring. He's not Cause. He's not Futura. He's not Nina Chanel Abney.
No.
He's not Hebrew Brantley.
Nope.
Am I disparaging his wanting to call what he does art? No. Because it is. To be able to customize sneakers the way he does is, I'm pretty sure, not easy. If you look at anything he's done, primarily with Air Max 95s, it's not easy. But to take backlash from the community and then try to give it back to us and say, I'm above the community. What? That's what he said.
Yeah, it sounded like it.
No. That's what he said. Above the community. Those 3 words, above the community, is what he said on IG in response to somebody being disgruntled about the price. Because the average person, ain't got $1,000 to spend on a damn shoe.
I'm gonna. This is the only way I can look at this situation, and this is the only reference I can use with this situation. Is it's a guy that trying to maneuver a brand to be high in fashion.
With Air Max 95s, do he drop merch?
Yeah, I think he does. Hey, look, so the thing is, Lorenzo is not a Lorenzo isn't your normal fashion designer. He's more of what your Cortez would be. No, not Cortez. Cortez would be. But Cortez pumps up way more merch, way more product than Lorenzo has or ever will. And that's the issue, because you don't know where to put Lorenzo. Is he a sneakerhead? Obviously, he is. Is he a designer? Is he a fashionista? He's obviously a customizer, but it's really hard to place a person like that into a pigeonhole, which is good in a way, because it means you can filter through these different avenues and do what he needs to do, which he has been doing, and he has got a collaboration with Nike. But to kind of come out and say,
does he have a Nike collab?
Yeah, I think he had a Nike collab. I think he had a Nike exclusive collab.
On what?
On the 95. Hold on, let me check that.
I don't think it was official, because he didn't drop a few 95s. They don't come out on Nike. They don't have a Nike attachment. Nike don't advertise it.
Mm-hmm.
If he was having collaborations with Nike, he wouldn't have done this.
You're right. Sorry, you're right. He doesn't have a 95 collaboration. I thought he did, but the way it was branded, it felt like a 95 collaboration, because a lot of the companies give Lorenzo a bit of especially in the UK, they give him that leeway to maneuver in the retail market and give him that kind of advertisement for his brand. So it seems like more an official release in the UK than it is in terms of outside the UK. He has also said, we've also covered this, that his style of work has been copied, especially by Nike as well. But yeah, bro, this is the territory that we work in. We do where we customize sneakers, and the brand wants to use it, or the brand uses something, and you think it's a take on or something that you did. That's the world of customizers. Let's get this right.
Fine.
Let's get this correct.
We know it happens. We know it happens, but this ain't that.
Yeah.
And what I see from him, or what I've seen from him since this whole situation started last week, is a bunch of cap a bunch of false justification, and a bunch of glazing from his friends who get seated or get to be in front of the line. The people who have the password to the password page.
Yeah.
Like 24 pairs ain't nothing to brag about as far as a sellout is concerned, unless it's $1,000, right?
Yeah. So this is how I'd put that situation. You got to make product, but you got to make profit, and that's the only way you can make product and profit. And keep in mind that the next time you release a sneaker, everybody would want it.
Bro, his buddies are coming out to his defense, talking about overhead this and lights on that and marketing and photos and blah, 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 running a website. Bro, what game you thought you was going to be in? Don't compare yourself to Cortez. He mentioned Cortez, talking about he didn't know that the Cortez leaked the Nike Shocks because he was so busy. Bruh, don't nobody believe you. Nobody believes you. And nobody likes you now. Talking about above the community. How did you even get to where you are?
Yeah. But
how?
Bro, like...
Because when he speak on the community, he ain't talking about the high fashion community. He talking about us. He talking about you and me and everybody who listening to this right now. And the people who ain't listening to it. The people who buy sneakers because we like sneakers. That's who he was talking about when he said above the community. So if you're above me, stay up there out of my fucking face. I'm done with him.
Did you feel like it was... It's definitely snobbery. It's definitely snobbery.
Yes.
So that's definitely one. That's definitely one thing with that situation. But I'll play devil's advocate, right? Is Lorenzo a one-trick pony?
Look like it. Look like it.
But so then the second question. The second question to that is, when you have a product, and that product isn't as special as you think it is, because obviously it's easy to manipulate, and the brand can do it themselves if they wanted to, and they have been. Wouldn't you want to hold on to as much as possible and rinse it as much as possible before it's no longer a thing that everybody wants?
Bro, look at the kids of immigrants under.
Yeah.
Regular price. Maybe they put the collab ticket on it, $10, $15 more than the normal models. The brand created models, the non-collab models. Look at how they got to where they are. I didn't know who Kids of Immigrants was before I saw that sneaker. Mm-hmm. But when I went to do the research and see who they were, they built their shit from the ground up, selling merch. Armour Manier. Majority of people didn't know who the hell Armour Manier was before that White 3 came out.
Yeah.
Look at Cortez. He built his brand from the ground up, making streetwear for y'all over there. And y'all had an attachment to it, and it made sense, and Nike saw it and said, nah, come over here with us.
It's that,
and we're going to drop 4 Air Max 95s for retail price. And so when he made the argument about overhead, whose fault is it?
I've never, I'm gonna be honest, I've never been into Lorenzo. That whole gradient combination design is good for people that love it. I just don't see a point to it. He even called a Balvin's a rip off to what he was doing. So I think that was in poor taste, if I'm honest. that's almost claiming that gradient variations of what predated what you've done is doesn't exist. So this to me it seems like specific to what he's like. We talked about not pigeonholing yourself, but he's now known for a very variable gradient 95 that comes out in the UK.
And what
That's
else?
it.
Fuck him. If he want to be above the community, fuck him. Because if not for the community, who are you?
Nobody.
We made you hype.
Yeah, that goes hand in hand for everything, like in life, in terms of the entertainment aspect of media. If the people make you, like, they can easily break you as well. Like, that's the whole situation with that. But yeah,
we're gonna see.
For £999,
1,000.
48. Yeah, almost.
He tried. Nah, because that's another thing he tried. Nah,
almost. No.
1,000.
It's look.
Because you got to pay for shipping.
Yeah, true. It's the old added saying, as in £9.99 looks better than spending a whole tenner.
Cap. That's cap too.
I know.
So what you gonna do? They don't even make pennies over here no more. The penny is dead.
They don't make penny sweets here no more, either.
So what you talking about?
Remember those refreshers and blackjack, like licorice sweets they used to get? They used to be a penny and 2 pennies. Right?
Yeah,
in
penny candy.
Penny candy. Bro, they're not penny candy no more. They'd probably be like 20, 30 pence, even more than that. F that.
That motherfucker playing
50,
penny candy games.
50 pence standard, bro, for one of those now.
Russ, I'm old enough to remember when sodas were 35 cents out the machine.
Yeah.
Now they're $1 some change. So, hey, fuck him. Speaking of somebody else who was ousted from the culture,
God.
Next quick strike is none other than y'all's favorite customizer.
Y'all's favorite customizer.
The damn shoe surgeon has emerged from under the rock that 2J's put him under. Because 2J's put him under a rock.
Yeah.
He ain't said a word since the urban necessity fiasco started. And now he pop up with a official, quote unquote, official collab, alleged official collab with Adidas and Dick's Sporting Goods.
Does Adidas know there's a collab with the shoe surgeon, or did they just get told today?
That's a good question. Because they taking FIFA try-under soccer balls and turning them into sambas.
That's crazy.
It's official. I mean, I see Dick's Sporting Goods logo. Dick's Sporting Goods is one of the biggest sports retailers in the U.S., at least. I don't know. Y'all probably ain't got them over there, huh? Maybe some type of subsidiary. The same Dick's Sporting Good that just bought Foot Locker and told them they wasn't selling shoes, right? Which is correct. That was going to be a discount, but I'll just throw that in here. Is Shoe Surgeon back?
Let's hold on.
Oh, okay.
Is he?
I wonder if he charging $1,000.
Probably £998 instead of £999. You know?
You gonna win up, Larissa?
Yeah.
One down. He gonna win down.
Yeah, undercut. It's the undercut methodology, bro. The undercut. It's all about the
Short
undercut.
stopping. Short stopping
Yeah.
is what he doing.
Yeah.
Why? So he went from getting sued by Nike to getting sued by 2Js.
Go on, say it. Go on, say it. Go on, say it.
You said
the enemy of the enemy is my friend.
but the degrees of separation.
Okay.
DSG owns Foot Locker. Foot Locker is affiliated with GOAT. No, Nike pulled out. Foot Locker leaned into New Balance and Solomon and Hoka and I guess Adidas too, because the summer was going so crazy.
Sounds like a relationship with Maury, bro.
Man. Listen, I ain't buying them shits. I don't buy Adidas anyway, but I think it's gonna work. I think people who like Sambas and soccer, football, gonna buy these, and they will be available exclusively at Dick's Sporting Goods, probably for a somewhat retail price.
And
I'm looking in the comments on this post.
World Cup's next year.
Yeah, they're gonna drop for World. This is the World Cup ball that they supposedly cut up to make these shoes. I don't know if they actually cut the balls up or they just made some patterns that look like the ball. There's a bunch of clapping hand emojis and heart eyes and fire emojis and
that's a whole ball to hand situation, bro. Pause.
Stop, man. Stop. Just focus.
Focus. There's loads of balls all up in the air, bro. Pause.
How many balls do you have to cut to get a full size run? And
more than I've got, bro. Pause.
I mean, is it 2 balls a pair? Left ball, right ball for left shoe, right shoe?
Or does it matter on what footage? What if you're left foot or right foot?
Left ball to right ball. All right, man. This is
No. No, I've got a better one. If you're right footed, you gotta give up the left one.
All right, man.
Cool.
We did it, bro. We win. Oh man. So let's get to something more interesting, something that we both really, really care about.
Yeah.
On the next quick strike, Steph Curry has been on a tear.
Big tear.
Since he left Under Armour.
Yeah. So what's been happening with Steph, bro? Steph Curry.
So we know Steph left Under Armour.
Free agent. Free agent.
And he has indeed been wearing whatever he want to wear. He's having a pretty good season, although he got hurt. He's still averaging around 28 points a game, shooting around 50%, 48 or 47% to be exact. Yeah. Which is, we can count on Steph to hit a lot of shots. But in recent news, from what's being reported, one of the major deal breakers for him with Under Armour was the fact that they could not acquire the services of one Caitlin Clark.
Yeah. I read that. I read the whole article. And I'll let you finish. Go
No, that was it.
Okay. So that kind of led me to believe to what I said to you last week, which was maybe Under Armour aren't matching the aspirations or the potential that Curry or Steph Curry's got, or they can't match what he wants to do with them. I think I said that last week, and it kind of goes hand in hand with what actually has been revealed this week, which is they couldn't get an athlete that he wanted, and that would have kind of revolutionized Under Armour, especially with what Caitlin Clark's done, right? They need it's awesome to have a brand, right? And when you have that brand, to keep making stuff, to keep developing stuff, to keep innovating, and to keep pushing boundaries. But what you tend to find is it's that one athlete or that one breakthrough moment in time and history that you need to capture, and at that moment, you need to be prepared to take that moment when it comes. So you saw that moment with Jordan Brand, with Michael Jordan. Right, you saw that with Kobe. You saw that with LeBron. The way Nike kind of nurtured LeBron and nurturing youngsters and stuff like that. That was Under Armour's moment to take the initiative to show people that this is they're a brand to be taken seriously, and that would reinforce Curry's legacy. That's the reason why he left. I had a sneaky suspicion that last week it was to do with the fact that they can't match his ambition.
Steph, I agree. Steph went to Under Armour to build. And once he saw that the foundation was cracked, and he's supposed to build on this foundation with brittle bricks. Nah, this ain't it. Like you ain't finna get nobody over there who is gonna make as big of an impact as you did. That's what it would take for Under Armour to continue to grow, especially in the basketball space. You can't do that without having stars.
That's the unfortunate thing. I said that last week as well. And you got The Rock. What's The Rock done at Under Armour at the moment? So that was another thing we mentioned last week. And also, when you
the wrestlers wearing Jordans though.
Yeah, exactly. But that's the thing is the opportunity was there, bro, to take the lead in that market. You hired The Rock as an Under Armour athlete. You should have been pushing the merch. You should have been pushing Under Armour sneakers. You should have been invading. Yeah, but you should have been doing it better than you actually did. The problem is, right, with Under Armour, I don't know the strengths and capability of Under Armour, but this is what happened. And this is why they failed, right? Is when Jordan Brand retired, Nike gave him a contract. Nike gave him the brand, a percentage of the brand. Nike gave him something to lead and forward and develop in and reinvest into the company. Same thing with Kobe, God rest his soul. Same thing's gonna happen with LeBron, right? Same thing's
Sorry
going to
to
happen with. Yes, exactly. We've seen the lifetime contract. Same things will happen with athletes that excel the brand, because this is how you recycle knowledge, and this is how you keep the knowledge within the brand, is basically retain the athletes that actually have performed at that level with you, right? And this is how you build new athletes. That's the methodology Nike and Jordan Brand use. This is the methodology Adidas will use with Ant-Man if he stays there, right? And that's a big if he stays there. That was Curry's opportunity to build with Under Armour, but you let Steph Curry leave the building, and now he's got the opportunity to mess around with all the big brands.
Bro, he been wearing
Big
everything.
brands.
He didn't wore Reebok. He didn't wore Nikes. He didn't wore Jordans. He didn't wore, unfortunately, Pumas. And shout out to Soleil. I don't want to knock Soleil when I say this, but them Holly ones is trash, bro. Ain't nobody not playing basketball wearing them shoes. And you can say the same thing for Steph Curry. And when Steph got hurt last week, he was wearing the Holly ones. Last time we saw Holly ones, Halliburton was getting hurt wearing Holly ones, designed by Soleil, which is why I'm saying not to shoot shots at Soleil for his design, but Puma is not viable in space. We saw it years ago when Jay-Z went to Puma. They rebranded. They started making cooler looking basketball shoes. I believe DeMarcus Cousins was one of the players who was in that campaign. And I love DeMarcus Cousins. I wasn't finna go buy them damn Pumas because I like Jay-Z and DeMarcus Cousins. The product has to speak for itself at some point. People still buying the same Nike shoes over and over because of the way they look, not so much because of the way they feel. Steph wore flu games and the last shot 14s, but he didn't play in them. You know what I'm saying?
The thing with this is the whole thing with this scenario is right. It's not good for Under Armour, because Under Armour have shown their capabilities in terms
inability.
of capabilities to be the capability to show the inability to lead a brand with an athlete. That's what they've shown. So they've shown the maximum capability of what they can achieve. Because what you've just done is given Steph Curry a legacy of sneakers with your brand and let him walk away from that.
Bro, he had 10 plus shoes.
And
most athletes don't get that far. 10 plus sneakers with one brand and no growth. And he supposedly had stock equity, which is another reason, like, I'm not selling and I'm losing money because the company is not doing good.
And you're not letting me build a legacy and an empire.
Nobody wants to come. Nobody wants to come and wear that stupid logo. Not his logo, the Under Armour logo. The logo is ugly. It's always been ugly, which is why it never took to the streets. The sneaker culture never adopted Under Armour. That's a problem when you're trying to sell sneakers. Basketball-wise, yeah, you're going to sell some stuff because kids love Curry. They're going to want to be like Curry. They're going to want to wear his stuff. I've seen kids wearing Curry shoes. Ain't no grown people. Ain't nobody wearing no size 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 walking around with Currys for fashion.
The biggest thing Nike did, right, was give the people a hero in a way on the court, and in a way celebrated his success to a point where it was framed in your memory banks till this day.
The logo is cool.
But the thing is, and Under Armour couldn't do that with Steph Curry, and Steph Curry is supposed to be one of the best 3-pointers.
He is the greatest shooter of all time. We love Steph Curry. Basketball fans love and or appreciate Steph Curry. I'm not buying them ugly ass shoes. They ugly.
There's a problem. The problem number one is the design aspects of the shoes, and problem number two is celebrating the successes with the shoes to frame that memory with the audience that you're selling it to.
They was better off being specialized, making limited stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I can see a path to better success for Under Armour, hindsight being 2020, but what they was doing with him didn't penetrate the culture, and you need the sneaker culture to embrace your signature athletes in order for the products to remain viable, because you need more than just athletes to buy your stuff if you want to reach as far as it seems like they wanted to reach. Maybe they just wanted to stay in the sports realm and try to make their bones there. But realistically, when you look at Steph and you realize it didn't take long. The day after he left, now, Steph Curry is a multimillionaire. It wouldn't be nothing for him to go or to send somebody to get a bunch of hype sneakers. He already had that shit in his closet. I guarantee you. He had all that shit already, because that's what he buy. He just can't be seen wearing it. You know what I'm saying? Because of his contract.
It was really interesting to know the fact that it was really quickly quoted after he left Under Armour, that he knew a lot more of the history on Jordan brands than he led you to believe. So
he's a hooper. He's a basketball historian. He's like sneakers go along with it. You can't separate basketball and sneakers because you don't play basketball without sneakers.
The greatest thing, like I said, the greatest thing Nike brand ever did was to give Jordan the platform that Jordan's on, and to give all their consumers a person to kind of advocate to and look towards. But also, it was the ability to kind of transition from just being sports athlete shoes to casual shoes.
When you look at a Nike commercial, you say, "Oh, that was a fire commercial. Them shoes hard." Mm-hmm. When you look at a Steph Curry commercial, you say, "Oh, that was a fire commercial."
Yeah.
Them shoes soft. No, they're not fire. They're water. Not Bruce Lee water.
Not
trash water.
Not Jesus walking on water. Yeah. Hold on. It might be some of this kind of walking on water, as you say. Hold on.
Man. No, not even. Not even. Because he was able to move product, whether you liked it or not. I didn't like none of the products. That didn't stop it from moving.
That's true. That's very true. Very true. But bro, look, I have a unique way of looking at this. Right, everybody, you know, Build a Bear, the company Build a Bear, right? Every one of these companies that isn't Nike or isn't Adidas are trying to build a sneaker, and now some of these brands are realizing to build a sneaker, you need to venture into the athlete's world or the casual world, and if you can't do that, you're gonna fall by the wayside. It don't work. Now, Yeah, so now the reason why I say that is Steph did it with Under Armour. Along comes Puma with LaMelo. Was it LaMelo? One of the
Yeah,
brothers.
LaMelo
Yeah.
Ball. Yeah,
And they build a sneaker that is for basketball, but throw colours and themes to it. So now they've learnt from what Skechers might have done, and from what Under Armour's done, and built on that, and then taken bits and pieces of what Adidas and Nike have done, and taken on that, and then now building a sneaker brand. That's what they're doing, bro.
next quick strike.
Gone.
Skechers ain't did a got done thing.
Gone.
Joel Embiid, SKX J1, then already dropped as of the date of recording. They supposedly dropped on November 29th. I'm not going to the website. I don't want to contaminate my computer by going to the Skechers website. These might as well be.
Is that SC on the back of it?
No, it's it's the supposed cool version of the Skechers logo.
It's looking very coolly like the Steph Curry logo.
Bro, they got the step in back,
Yeah, I see that.
back, the accordion back on them. Like
Yeah, I see that.
Joel Embiid can barely stay on the court as it is with knee problems and feet problems. This might be why. He's been wearing Skechers for years, trying to hoop. And Joel Embiid is one of the greatest players to ever come through the NBA talent-wise, but you rarely get to see his potential realized because he's always hurt, and he still get his numbers when he hurt, which speaks to his great talent level.
Mm-hmm.
But these ain't it here. These ain't it. Skechers, bro, and I don't even want to look at the bag because I know they gave him the whole bag.
I thought you were looking through some jars when you first put them up, bro.
No, these are Joel. Look, J.E. on the tongue.
I know, I saw that.
These are Joel Embiid's signature Skechers sneakers with Goodyear rubber. That's probably the best part about these shoes, that they use Goodyear rubber.
Yeah. I think Adidas used to use that on the NMDs as well. Goodyear.
But some other companies use Continental. Like, there's a lot of sneaker companies who use tire rubber, which is a good thing. But these sneakers are not a good thing.
Nah. Definitely not a good thing.
Skechers, they right over there with Under Armour, in my opinion. I ain't gonna say they're wasting money, because if they gonna give it to you, go ahead. But as far as legacy is concerned, Joel Embiid then kind of dug himself into a hole because of his injury history and not being able to show up the way fans want to see him. I got a Sixers game this year. I hope he play. I want to see him wearing them stupid ass shoes live.
You know, the thing is, what's going to happen now is like what we've learned over the years is problems like this, especially with we saw with the NFL a lot more as well, like that, how athletes can't look after their money. That's slowly starting to sort itself out, which is good, because obviously it's important that when athletes retire, they've got money to retire on. What we're finding now is this new situation, and this new situation is all revolving about who you invest your career with, and that's very important, because who you invest your career with is going to lead to how you leave your legacy. Now, if I'm Steph Curry, I'm thieving. right? Because the reason why I'm thieving is I like to say this politely, wasted my goddamn time at Under Armour, right? And they left me with some we don't know, they left me with some short change. They sold me a pipeline full of oil and it was full of shit. And what actually happened was they told me when I first signed there that they were going to give me everything, going to give me a legacy, they're going to give me a brand, they were going to make me the Jordan of Under Armour. Didn't happen.
The Jordan
That's
of
what
Armour.
happened. That's exactly what happened, bro. If you, however you want to look at it, however you want to look at it, that's what actually happened. And when the horses came calling, is that to say? No. When the foxes started howling, and Steph was like, "I want to get this fox off the women's NBA that's going to elevate the brand." Under Armour were like,
Oh, hell no.
and Steph was like, "Time to bounce." That's actually what happened.
Listen, getting Caitlin Clark would have been great for Under Armour because the majority of her fans probably don't care about sneakers.
And they would have bought the sneakers. They would have bought the sneakers. They would have bought them.
Not that the majority of Steph Curry's fans care about sneakers, but a lot of people who are fans of Steph Curry care about sneakers. Had Steph went with Nike, he would have been on that Kyrie, Paul George path where maybe
I think I think it would have been bigger.
Nah, I don't think so. Unless, I mean, look at Chris Paul with Jordan. Look at Carmelo. Look at Blake Griffin. Look at Paul George, Giannis. Nobody, the highest, in my opinion, that Steph would have been able to get with Nike had he signed with them initially was possibly the LeBron tier.
Yeah,
and it would still be based on the product. Not fully, not 100% based on the product. Because LeBron is a great salesman. Based on the product.
Yeah, but LeBron sneakers are more based on the product.
They look good.
Cashew. Yeah, they look good. Like, look, I've said this. I've said this for the last 5 years. I said the last time I said this was 2-3 years back. Right, when LeBron retires, all his sneakers are going to start looking magical. Trust me. I think
go that far.
I think with age, and the longer they're out there, the bigger his legacy becomes. I think they start to look attractive.
We'll see.
I think it adds value.
We'll see. He close. He might play another 2 years. I think he's gonna wait to try to see if he can get a chance to be on the court with Bryce. Mm-hmm. Bryce is currently in college, so we'll see on that. But at this point, like even Kobe's done took a back seat.
Yeah, because they're making more of them. That's the thing. That's the good thing about it as well, because the more they make, the more hoopers will buy them. The Kobe, except for some special pairs, always been a hooper shoe, bro. Always been a hooper shoe.
Hey, that Caitlin Clark Kobe sold out, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, in more sad news, next quick strike.
What do you mean sad news? This is the best news ever.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I shouldn't say this, but I'm going to say this. The artist formerly known as Drake. Should we say that? Can we say that? Are we allowed to say that?
I mean,
Like-
it don't really apply, but it's funny.
That would be an amazing name for him now if he came out and renamed himself. That would be.
That's his
you know what?
name.
No. He would sell records with that name. Yeah. Talking about selling records and talking about selling anything. You mentioned something to me before we started the pods, and the only reason why Nocta is here, sorry about that. The only reason why Nocta is here, and the only reason why we're talking about Nocta is 2-3 weeks back, Nocta released merch, varsity jackets, all of that stuff. Did we hear anything, bro? What did they release this week, bro? What did Not Your Merch release this week, bro?
So for Black Friday, where is it?
The irony.
For Black Friday, Nocta released $50 mystery boxes.
Oh,
that may or may not include friends and family Nike shoes.
Oh, okay. So $50 for hot air. Because you don't get nothing though. Not nothing good.
And it's tier based.
Oh, obviously. Is it got Patreon on it as well?
Oh man. He ain't smart enough to be on Patreon.
Yo, bro, if it's on Patreon, he's desperate.
Tier 1 would be one of one items made by Mr. Graham. No, thank you. Tier 2.
Yo, nobody wants no wonky drawings, bro.
Listen, man. I'm just telling you what's on the post, okay? Tier 2 would be friends and family items. Tier 3 would be sold out and waitlisted items.
Is hopefully there's an age restriction on there as well somewhere. I'm just saying, bro.
So if you're a fan of the fan, out in the comments, man.
What's the comment say, bro? Come on.
The one comment saying you get a dildo. The rate needs to be publicly exposed. Otherwise, this will be a scam.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fly fishing rod, which is funny and not funny at the same time. Bro.
Yeah. This the one. Go on.
Selling gambling boxes to his fans after promoting gambling online. Great role model.
What's in the box, bro?
Shout out to David Dang 08. You got on with that one.
Yeah. It could be anything, bro. What's in the box, bro? Could be anything.
But some of the comments are they praising the Nocta gear, like the quality of the gear. So I ain't got no Nocta stuff to even know the quality, but on this post from Sneaker News, you can see some of the potential stuff in the mystery box. And there is actual fly fishing rods.
Yo, no. Because that's from his fishing campaign that he did when he went into hiding after he got slapped with Not Like Us.
Mm-hmm.
That's the one.
There's also a fishing vest, golf bags. There are skate decks, as if we've ever seen Drake do a kickflip.
So what of this product is made by him?
All of it, I guess. I mean, it's all not. You got the fishing shades. Personally
made by him. Personally made by him.
Bro, don't give me the line, man. I don't know nothing about none of that trash, okay?
You're bro. Yeah, bro. That whole thing is for his fans. What he should have done was shaved his hair and given a lock of his hair to his fans and sold it for 50 quid, and he would have got his money that he needs to sue UMG. That's what he needs to do.
No, that's over.
No, he lost. He's gone back in.
What a dumbass.
And thank you for saying that. Thank you for saying that, bro. But yeah, if you want to knock the gear, make sure you got your ears closely to the ground, because there's no reverberations for any of that stuff. So you gotta go to the shop to find any of it.
99.9% get underwear.
What you mean that?
These comments are hilarious, bro. Oh shit. Okay. I think the last one it'll be quick. Go
on. I haven't got this.
Yeah, man. A couple weeks ago, for some stupid reason, Travis Scott put on a Y3 jacket to go to a Formula One event.
Oh yeah,
it was stupid. It was a dumb thing to do on Travis's part. I mean, you like the jacket, cool. I mean, you own it, so you can wear it, great. I don't know the stipulations of his contract. He had on clogs, like some Uggs or Birkenstock. I think they was Uggs. So he didn't have on any Adidas sneakers or Nike or Jordan sneakers like he's normally seen in, which was crazy, looked real crazy. However, he is not leaving or has not left Jordan brand or Nike. So I'm trying to figure out why the fuck he thought it was cool to put on a Y3 jacket.
We've been trolled, bro. We've been trolled.
Like the Chase B, Jumpman Jacks.
Why Spider wearing Chicago's for Adidas? Why is Travis wearing Y3 jacket for
no,
not?
that was not Young Thug who was wearing the Union ones. But
okay, cool.
The person who was in the ad, if that was even an official ad, was wearing the Spider suit with the Union ones.
Union ones, yeah. Like, come on.
I can't.
Come on now. That's quite funny. It's good to see. Like, maybe it was you could have moment for Adidas. You could have had me, but I'm gonna wear your jacket and throw it in the bin after a moment. I don't know. Could have, would have, should have. Probably would have.
It's just stupid, and I'm pretty sure Adidas was loving that, but yeah, it didn't. I'm pretty sure Travis got a phone call or two or three behind them photos at that event, or maybe they don't care. Maybe it's not stipulated. Even if it's not stipulated, it's not a good look when you about to drop a collaboration or your signature sneaker with your personal DJ. It's just not a good idea, bro. So
No.
Travis is losing clout day by day. I feel like your music ain't hitting. The sneakers still selling, but you're doing goofy stuff like that. It's not gonna be in your favor with the brands.
Yeah. Unfortunately, well, I heard that he dissed Pusher, or tried to diss Pusher. I don't know how that went. Not really interested to hear what he's got to say about that situation.
Yeah, it was a weak diss, but it's Travis. Travis ain't the most lyrical dude, and Pusher is one of the most lyrical dudes. So
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
it's
and they probably finna win a Grammy.
Yeah, definitely not winning the Grammy. But the whole thing with Travis, I don't know, bro. Like maybe I will be honest, bro. Maybe they're given, maybe the artists are given stuff that they put on. They don't realize what they put on, and then they kind of wear it during the day, and then they get picked up. Maybe it wasn't his fault. Maybe it was the stylist's fault.
Travis Scott know damn well what Y3 is. And if you listen to him talk, it would be easy to believe that he does not have a stylist. Maybe he had a shopper, but if I'm a Nike Jordan endorsee, don't bring me nothing from no other footwear brand. I will fire you. Like, you disrespecting me and my business.
As a matter of fact, I'll put you in an ejaculator seat in the house and press the button and throw you out. You won't be thrown out.
Ejection seat.
Ejection seat. Yeah, ejected out of the building. That's what Jordan should have had. He should have had a button on his sneakers and press them, and it just ejects somebody out of the building.
Hey man. Steph Curry had a closet full of other stuff, so I get it, but he ain't wearing none of that shit outside until after the deal was done. So
yeah, exactly. But if you're Travis, be honest, why would you be wearing a Y3 jacket?
Exactly.
Maybe it was
a lot of other brands.
But there's a big house and a mirror in your house that you can walk around in. See what I'm saying?
He did it for clout. He did it because he knew it was gonna be a crazy reaction, and maybe he felt like
coming out. And it's the whole. When it's fight time, you talk the most loudest, so that basically people pay attention. That's the situation. Travis is coming out with a Y3 jacket on. People's talking about him. They're gonna see the sneakers come out. He don't need to do that. You know that he doesn't need to do none of that to sell that sneaker, but he just still does it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I ain't interested in it. So here's what it is, man.
Maybe that's for the Chase B sneaker. Maybe.
So he should have wore a Jordan jacket.
Yeah. Do you know a neon Jordan jacket with a Chase B sneaker with the colors would do?
Bro, he could have made a jacket or had them make a jacket just for him that would have worked just as well, but it wouldn't have been controversial. And the controversy brings conversation. So
yeah, you know, what'd be really funny is if you had a jellyfish with Utopia on the side of it.
All right, man. That's all the quick strikes for today. We need to do something else before TJ get too many more bright ideas.
Whoa! Oh no! That's not my idea. Travis did it before me. He did though. He did it on an Air Force One. Put Utopia on the side of it. He did it on a briefcase. Put Utopia on the side of it.
Utopia is over. That was years ago at this point.
What's his new album called?
I don't know.
Dystopia. Right, put Dystopia on the side of it.
Come on, man. Can we move on, please?
Yeah, let's move on.
When resale is too high.
Damn reseller. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public opinion.
Guilty.
Guilty! Welcome back to the Sneaker Court of Public Opinion with me, Judge Public Opinion and Executioner. Welcome back. This week we got two cases on the docket. First case on the docket is obviously what we talked about initially at the start of this episode, which is Lorenzo with his 95. Lorenzo's undercutting his 95 from $1,000 to $999 or £999, I mean, does not take away from the fact that you customize a sneaker, taking a big massive bite out of somebody's IP and resold that for 8 times, possibly 8 times for what it's worth. My question to you is, what's next? Is it another 95? Is it an Air Max 1? Is it Air Max 90? What is next for Lorenzo? What is next for the brand? And what's your next step? Let us know. But that was it, bro. That was it. That's all I got to say. Because charging £999 and saying the sneaker is not for everybody is like telling somebody they're hungry then spitting in their face.
He's guilty of alienating himself from the culture. Good riddance.
Guilty. There's nothing else we can say for Lorenzo. He's made his own bed, so he has to lie in it. Be it for a bed full of thorns or be a bed full of roses. What it is. Next up on the docket is guilty. Jordan Brand. I'm not gonna buy a Taxi 12s until they're on sale. I thought about this a lot, and I realized that you made a million different variations of this sneaker over the last 10 years, and now you want me to pay retail for a sneaker that's released in different variations over the last 10 years, knowing well in advance that sneaker will probably be $100 or £100 after Christmas. So, like, talk about missed opportunities, because there's been many occasions that this has happened. All you ever needed to do was release that sneaker, release it for what it was supposed to do 5 years back. That would be perfect, and you could have moved on to the next thing, the next innovation, the next creation. But you just lagged it along, and now this is the reason why it's sitting. So on that, guilty. I'm not paying no bullshit prices for no bullshit bad behavior going forward, and that's what I'm gonna say, bro. Anything you want to say?
Should have opened the vault when people was trying to break in.
Exactly. That one there. Guilty is no longer a house party when the house is all empty. That's what I'm saying. That's it, bro.
Sad. When resale is too high.
Damn resellers. Order.
When hype beats go too far.
These damn hype beasts. Order in the court. Order.
The back door opens.
Guilty.
It's time for
Order in the court.
the sneaker court of public
Guilty.
opinion.
Hey, bad behavior at its utmost at the moment, bro. Hey, if you can see that.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't know what else to say about that.
Nah.
I got some discounts though.
Yeah, let's do
Got a
some
bunch
discounts.
of discounts
Go on.
actually. Let me go back to the top. Okay, so Total 90, the name Total 90 is not owned by Nike.
Okay.
They have a trademark infringement lawsuit in Louisiana over the name Total 90 from a company called Total 90 LLC, who has had the patent for that since 2012.
Yeah.
Yeah. So sorry, Nike. They're gonna have to do a whole lot of changing shit around.
I just looked this up as you're speaking. So you're right. They own the brand and the product line for Total 90, but they don't own the LLC or the copyright. So that's gonna be quite interesting to see how that's what's gonna work out. I think the easiest solution for what Nike need to do is pay a percentage or pay an incentive to this company.
Settle out. Just settle out so y'all won't have to revamp a whole line of shit. It's gonna be hard because we know Nike like to bully people.
You just made somebody's career. You just basically made somebody's life there, pretty much.
Yeah, you can't really bully patent laws like that.
No. Or what Nike could do is just call it 90. To take the total out of it.
Sure. It don't say total on the shoe. It's just a 90 with the circle around it.
Exactly.
The merch and everything. They got a whole lot with that Total 90 stuff.
You know where the 90 comes from, don't you?
No.
But it's 45 minutes per half, which makes 90 minutes.
That's
why it's Total 90. And this is why it's called Total 90, because you give your whole total 90 minutes. This is very good.
The full match. That's a soccer football reference. Book 2. After 37 years of the book 1, they finally finna drop the book 2, and it looks like a futuristic version of the book 1.
Hey. And maybe 56 years later, we'll get the book 3.
Yeah. Just about 56, maybe 55 and a half.
Yeah.
Stranger Things, Nike Converse pack features upside down logos. However, there's a Field General High in the pack. It looked like a wrestling / boxing shoe. I'll pass. Hard pass, by the way. Anwar Carrots and K-Swiss dropped the Racket Club collection.
Okay.
Not bad. Shout out to Carrots. Ralph Lauren, one of my favorite companies, has dropped a collab with an indigenous label called Topa.
Okay.
So it's it's real indigenous looking clothes made by Polo, which I think is dope.
That's
Just for
dope.
the indigenous American people to get some recognition from fashion brands is dope.
It's dope.
And a little bit of sad news. The Wale Gaia Dome is friends and family. Why in the hell would y'all do a commercial for a friends and family sneaker? It don't make sense. Maybe just to hype up the regular boot, because we know Wale, the whole Nike boots thing, DC.
I think it's a tribute to Wale.
Sure, but it's also big cap.
Yeah. But I think Nike knew they did wrong, and this is a tribute to him.
Yeah. Next discount, Waste Management Air Max 95 Golf. Yes, Air Max 95s come in golf shoes now. If I played golf, I would be happy. Jordan Brand just unveiled its NIL class for 2025. They got the Boozer twins in there. Obviously, Cayenne Anthony, who is at this point a legacy athlete because of his pops. Shout out to Melo. And also Sarah Strong. Not too familiar with Sarah Strong, but she plays for UConn. And if you know UConn's women basketball, she's probably very, very good. So shout out to all them kids getting that NIL money.
Yeah.
It's just nice to see finally the college athletes getting what they deserve after having to get it under the table for so long. Lacoste did an endangered species series or collection where they took different endangered species and they replaced the crocodile with the endangered species. You not getting it?
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Because it's Lacoste. I got it. Crocodile.
Yeah, so the crocodile, they took 10 endangered species and they used those the silhouettes of those animals to create a collection. They changed signs on stores and also on products. The bad part is these products are limited to the amount of said animal existence on the planet.
That's actually dope. It makes you realize how valuable the animal is. Yeah.
Right, but it limits the opportunity to purchase.
So make sure there's more animals out there then.
Hey, listen to the man and tell the truth.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Bro, if you wanted to take it a step further, you call it Lacoste. If you started calling them the endangered species of the animals that you're promoting, La Panda, if the dodo was the dodo.
Hey, no. The dodo is extinct. Stop. Next discount.
I'm just saying, bro.
Lacoste is not... Anyway. Lacoste is a person. Lacoste is a person. Not an animal.
Animals are creatures, so... Go on, next one. What's your next discount, bro?
Triple stack Jordan 1s. Why?
Well, they finally gave the Disruptor people a sneaker they can actually wear.
This is horrible. Horrible.
I saw it and I was like, they finally made the sneaker for the height inclined people to wear. That's what Fila was doing with that Disruptor. Was it the Disruptor? Yeah.
Just don't say it again. You know, said it too many times already. Next year, we will be getting the Air Max 95 Greedy.
Hey.
Yeah. We'll be in the market for those. Also, there's a family reunion pack of Air Max 95s. Air Max 95 211 with perforations all over it and 3M under the perforations. I need this. I do. Along with all
What do you
the
think
other
about-
95s.
What, like the KITH one? That's crazy. That sneaker's crazy.
People still trying to hype up the Shea ones. He got a Christmas color. It reminds you of a certain Nike shoe, Christmas shoe. That's all I'm gonna say. I still think they ugly. For the Adidas people,
Yeah.
Adidas is now turning their historic silhouettes into boots. I don't want no shell toe boots. I don't want no special boots. Maybe I'll do. I don't.
That's gonna be awkward.
Oh, you ain't seen it?
No. So show me the passport. Show me the passport.
No. You're gonna get this now. You're gonna get this right now. Look at this trash. Look at it.
I am. That's getting crickets, bro. Like, what would you want me to say about it?
The special pair don't look as horrible. They okay. Still not my cup of tea, but yeah, that's that for if y'all like that type of stuff. I got a bunch more. Let me run through. When Krampus SB lows dropped, they dope. The Jamaican bobsled team is actually winning now. They won. They came in first at North America Cup. So shout out to the real Jamaican bobsled team.
Yeah, so they went
living
from
up
cool
to the movie.
Yeah, so they went from cool runnings to cool winnings. Yeah,
Facts. ASAP Rocky is dropping a hair roller beanie for $100. They make you look like Big Worm from Friday. James Harden is the 13th NBA player to hit the 10 sneaker mark. And they look worse than the ones before that look worse than the ones before.
The legacy of terrible sneakers.
Facts. And don't worry, Embiid will get there. Steph there already. Nigel Houston got his 4th signature Nike SB, the Nigel 4s. I don't know if they out yet, but they will be soon. Shout out to Nigel. Action Bronson, next collab will be a New Balance 1890 Baklava. So shout out to Action. In 2026, we will also be getting retro cards again from Jordan Brand. I don't know why they ever stopped. But Frank and Elliot, they trying to do everything they can to bring back the feeling. Also, we'll be getting the Total Foam Posit Max returning in 2026, the Tim Duncans, as people like to call them. Converse got a new head man, Aaron Kane, former Nike employee. A lot of years putting in work with Nike in different positions. So hopefully he'll be able to bring something new and exciting to the Converse side of things.
Mm-hmm.
Who is this? I'm not finna show that. Who is this? Last but not least, Rich Paul of Team LeBron is dropping another New Balance collab on the Absorb 2010. So if y'all fans of Rich Paul and Team LeBron, y'all go cop that.
Yeah. Was that all your discounts, bro?
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, that was a show, guys. That was a show for today.
Yeah, man. It was a good one. There's a lot going on since we didn't part last week. So just had to stuff it all in discounts and get it over with.
Yeah, that's true. It's true. But yeah, well, unprecedented week off, which is fine. There's a lot to cover. There's a lot happened after last week as well. But yeah, it's fascinating. We're rounding off 2025 as with the time of recording is the second to last day in November. This drops on the 1st of December, and
on Patreon only.
On Patreon only. It's been a hell of a year, bro. A hell of a year. We're gonna try and round it off with some well-deserved sneaker celebrations of some brilliant sneakers, maybe some sneaker of the years. For my aspects, there's always going to be a whole lot of bullshit when it comes to sneakers. There's always going to be egos. There's always going to be a lot of things that happen during the year that you forget about. So it's just kind of important to remember, and then just remember what's released. It's been, I think, one of the best years for anniversaries in recent times for the Nike and Jordan brand. So it's good to kind of recap, and going into the last month, it's just good to recap the remainder of the year and have a reflection and see how the year went for you and how you want to improve it into 2026. Because if you think this 2025 was anything to go by, 2026 is going to be absolutely crazy.
Yeah, I'm just happy I've worn all but 2 of the sneakers that I bought this year. The Futura Dunks and I'm gonna just call them the Super Bowl Deons. The Deons that Kendrick wore.
Yeah.
During the halftime show. So those are the only 2 pairs that I haven't worn outside. Everything else that I bought this year already been on feet and outside for at least 4 or 5 hours. So I'm just happy. I was able to stick to my guns and buy what I like and rock what I like.
What you like. Exactly. Because you never, ever. What'd you do, bro?
No, I'm a hype beast, so I don't have to go with the hype because I'm a hype beast myself. So
yeah,
the hype is for those who don't follow.
Nah, because the sneakers you wear don't make you cool, do they, bro?
Hell no.
Nah, because because you make the sneakers cool, bro, don't you, bro?
You do too.
Yeah, exactly.
Not fucking Lorenzo G. That's for sure.
Hey, bro. Sometimes you can only lead the donkey to the place that you want, but by the time it's got there, the carrot's already moldy. So it wasn't worth the effort to get there. And that's the case for Lorenzo. He's going to be the case for Lorenzo. When he gets there, it wasn't worth the effort.
Whatever, man. It's a wrap for him. Have a great day, a great week, great month, great rest of the year. Buy what you like, ride what you like. Don't believe the hype because the hype ain't real. And sneakers don't make you cool.
You make the sneakers cool. Ain't that right, bro?
Hell yeah.
Peace out, guys. Peace.